Hey everyone, welcome back to the harrowing tales of this Octopode Fighter. It's a story of an octopode whose life has been an extreme struggle against many things trying to kill him. Will he overcome those challenges? It's a good question. I'm not as convinced about it or confident about it as I once was. So, if you caught the probably second half of the last episode, we almost died, I don't know, 10, 20 times maybe. It was pretty bad. Had a break, returning now with many fewer consumables, unfortunately. So I think we had to use all our blinking, a good chunk of our stack of haste potions, and all of our heal wounds bar one. So what do? I think the first step here is probably to clear this floor. So I know there's a Titan running around, there's a Reaper somewhere, there's a Caustic Shrike over there, and there's whatever crazy Hell Knight Vault is up there. So yeah, I'll feel better once we do that. Let's just do that. Do one floor at a time. We'll worry about Enchantress and all that stuff later. Let's see. I'm still wearing the resist corrosion ring. That's alright because I know I'm about to meet, or potentially going to meet, the Caustic Shrike somewhere. If I see a Lich or an Ancient Lich or something, I'll throw the magic resistance ring back on. I thought about putting a spy down there, and then I remembered that these guys are immune to electricity, so it's actually just a complete waste. Okay, that's good. And as long as these don't have distortion, yeah, they don't. You can fight these guys just fine. I guess we should be animating them too. There's the Reaper. Please no Caustic Shrike. Okay. I'm so on edge. I'm remembering the last game. Or the last time I played, rather. Okay, there's the Spriggan Defender, the one who presumably got shaft trapped, and thus saved my life. If I XV this guy, I don't think he's electricity immune. He might be resistant though. No, he's not. Interesting. Okay, there's the Great Sword. Has distortion. Okay, well he got confused. I still probably shouldn't stand next to the Hell Knight, even while confused, because stumbling around, the Hell Knight can still hit me. This one has just enchanted. Okay, there's a Hellion. Yeah, they have a smite targeted damnation, which you just saw. It's not a good time, generally speaking. Let's just back up rather than charging in. No, I can't put a spy down. These guys all have polearms as well. It's not fair. Okay. It's not so bad. Okay. That's a Demon Trident of just enchant it again. And a file of floods. Okay. If I didn't already have a demon trident, I guess I'd blow open that. I guess you'd call it a cage. I don't think... No, he can't... Good, he can't mutate me through those walls. He can apparently steal my int though. But that's okay. I'm worried about the mutation. Yeah, let's not get more frail. Alright, so this caustic shrike is nowhere to be found. I was last seen around the stair here. So if I go Shift X and Control F, I'll forget the floor. And then, well, I may as well just X out up here, because I know it's not up there. And then I'm gonna explore again to find it. I don't really want to come across a random caustic shrike when I'm on low HP somewhere. There it is. So I have my resist corrosion on. I'm going to throw a spire down, step behind demise and regen, and then throw down a new spire. Okay. Well, we got that one. So I'll put magic resistance back on 1. Cool. Alright. Well, in that case we can go Shift X and Control U. Yeah. I think of it as the Control F is the forget the floor, and then the Control U is to undo. Okay, so that's depths 4. Do I want to go back up and face Enchantress? I'm going to say no. I'll do depths 5 first. Because one thing as well is, even if we don't get Abyssed, Enchantress's Distortion Blade can teleport you around the level. So if you don't remember what the floor above looked like, it looked like this. So she could potentially teleport me in here. And that would be a bad time. Let's do depths 5 then. Here's a bunch of dudes. May as well step all them up. Except Demise confused them all, so none came with me. Oh, we'll pick a new stair. What is going on here? Where are these new packs coming from? Okay. Juggernaut zombies can still hit for a lot of damage. Do not underestimate them. Regen before we go down. I think I've got to that last time. That's why. Because you can immediately be surrounded by a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go the last stair. We have a lot of bread. Regen first. Alright, that's better. So, due to this blackish tile here, that makes me think that that's the Zot entrance. Yeah, it looks like it, because we've got the purple walls as well. So this is going to be, this purple bit's going to be the middle of the floor probably. So we'll head the other way. We'll explore around the outside first. Down a spire. Quite a few things coming. Oh, that guy got paralyzed. This is okay, yeah. Demise is hexing them all, so that worked out pretty well. What made so much noise there? You hear a blaring wail to the west. So I guess an enemy stepped on a Zot trap, and this orange brain made a juggernaut and a flayed ghost. That's actually insane. I'm gonna start walking away. As long as I don't get flayed. Okay. I'm just thinking if I want to haste back up to this stair down here. It's the flayed ghost here that's doing this. And I know there's a Yaktor captain there. So potentially as I run back to this stair, I'm going to get flayed and Yaktor captained while the Spriggan defender chases me and hits me because it's faster. Otherwise I could buff up and fight in this corridor. I think Demise is dead. And also we heard, because of that alarm trap noise before, potentially a whole bunch of monsters are coming. So I think I'm gonna haste. And then start running. Okay. Alright. So I think that situation, well, no, it had the potential to go really badly. But because I treated it with respect and because I didn't get flayed, it worked out alright. I'm going to wait a bit so those summons disappear and I'll regen first. Yeah. I should be spiring. Oh, the mass confusion. There's a caustic strike. Random. Oh, I got confused. I wish I could go get it. I don't think I can though. Still confused though. Alright, not anymore. I'm gonna put the resist corrosion ring back on. And then, yeah, we have enough dudes there to kill it. So magic resistance back on. We have a ring of evasion we picked up. Let's try that out. +2 evasion. That's not exciting. Okay, we go protection from magic. Yeah. Oh, I think the deep troll dude busted him out of prison by blowing up his walls. I assume that's what happened. Maybe not. I think so though. Let's not show ourselves to the dude down here, the Stormcaller. They can summon, whatchamacallums, Death Drakes. So, yeah, that's no good. We just got blinked. He's a shifter. And I was going to say, we don't have protection from poison on. So I'm going to quaff to unconfuse myself. And then I'm just going to try to run. I should have gone to that stair, but that's just fine. I think my dudes are all just killing him. Okay, that's fine then. Here comes a whole bunch of spiders. I was just saying I don't have protection from poison. That's alright. The spiders aren't so scary now as they once were. Right. We want to do the Spriggan on his own, not with this dude. And we can dig him out. Green Draconian is nearby. Couldn't see him. What is that? There's a lot of teleport traps. They're all permanent too. That's why we have adaptation. Hooray. Slowly but surely heading towards our ring of robustness after spending all our gold on useless rings and useless file of floods, etc. Whoops. Okay, why did that hurt so much? I think we're okay. As long as we don't take another massive hit like that, yeah. Sometimes it looks like I'm much lower HP than I actually am, because you also have to factor in my magic points. And I'm still not sure I believe this 100%, but I was speaking to a dev and he said that as long as you have magic points left with Guardian Spirit, you won't die. So even if you have 1 HP, if I had full magic, it would still be the equivalent of having 66 HP. So that's what I've been told. I mean, I'd rather not test that out if I could, but yeah, supposedly all my magic counts as HP as well. I don't know about that, we'll see. But the point is that even if it's not quite like that, my magic still needs to be factored in somewhat. Get out of there. Oh, we got hexed. Okay. The shadow dragons can do a lot of damage. I think I might just kite him a little. I hope that my spire helps out. Yeah, it is. He aggroed onto the spire. Demise is back. That hurt. Stepping behind the corner so the Yaktor captain doesn't get me. Whoa, that wasn't the button I wanted. I wanted to try to evoke my spear. More Yaktors. And this should be the last one. Shields to 25. Cool. So I'll turn that off. If we check out our shield, this one, the skill to remove the penalty is 25. And then, well, that's because we're drained. But our base skill is 25. Once we get rid of this draining. We've got a glowing shield, which it's just never going to be as good as our large shield. Even if it has AC on it or something, we're going to be losing a fair amount of shield. And Yaktors, they hurt. Let's do that way instead. Well, they broke through eventually, but it did stop them from coming up behind me for a while there. Okay, there's depths 5. Okay. So, well, we definitely can't go in Zot yet because we still actually only have 1 rune at the moment. We didn't even get the spider's nest one yet. Alright, so it's kind of, well, I was going to say time to think about our third rune, but it's technically our second. This character doesn't want to do slime. Slime is pretty hard for a melee character, and it's also quite a spiky place, as in you do a difficult boss fight against the royal jelly, you take a lot of damage, and then you kill him, and that's that. But we're quite, well, we're literally doubly frail, but we're also a low HP, low AC race, and we're doubly frail, so we don't really want to do that. Also, Vaults isn't the greatest. I'd rather do Vaults than Slime on this character, but still, it's a lot of extended fighting, and again, we're not very tanky. My pick would be Abyss, and the main issue there potentially would be not having enough teleports. We've had times in this game where we've had 7 or 8, and if it were like that, I probably would be thinking really hard about it, but we have 18, so that's fine. So what I think I'll do is, and I tried to do this last game and it didn't work, is that we'll go pay the Enchantress a visit, and maybe she'll Abyss us and kickstart our Abyss run. I'm wearing protection from magic, good. Okay, so let's... no, we definitely want to X that stare out. Oops. I think she was at this one. Yeah, okay. So let's go to that one. I'll regen first, and then, oh shit, MR -2 me. I'd rather bring her downstairs, because if she's going to teleport me around a level, I don't want to be potentially going into that vault. Let's go down. Alright, and maybe she's going to Abyss us. And if she does, we'll probably be happy about it. Or we could just kill her. I mean, that works too. I don't want her glowing buckler. So in that case, do I want to try to clear this floor, or do I just want to go straight into Abyss? Or do I want to go get the spider room? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Alright, so let's go on a journey. A journey to Spider, where we'll go get our second rune. So that way, when I keep talking about my third rune, I won't technically be incorrect. The damage on these guys. May as well just go down to get rid of those summons. I'm not in a hurry. Recast my regen, and all the summons are still there. Okay, there we go, there's the flare. Or wait a bit, wait again. That's better. Alright, so we're going to Spider 4. And we know here's a plain kobold. We know that Mara's on this floor. And we also know there are a bunch of Emperor Scorpions. The Emperor Scorpions aren't much of a worry anymore. We're a lot of gold away from that. I don't think that's happening unless we find acquirement somewhere. I don't know why I'm bothering to raise that or that. Kind of fallen into routine that I just see a corpse so I animate skeleton it, but there's really no reason to there. Okay, so if we can, we'd like to avoid Mara. He has a Demon Trident of Pain, which I mean we could try to claim that and train some necromancy, but I don't know. So the way that the Pain brand works is that your necromancy skill affects how much damage it does. So I've never done the maths myself, but from what people have said, if you have 10 points of necromancy, you do more damage on average than electricity does. Although quite a few monsters, liches, shadow dragons, anything undead have negative energy resistance, so necromancy doesn't work on them. I don't know. I don't think this demon trident's good enough. I don't think training necromancy just for that damage at this point is worth it. It might have been earlier in the game, but not now. And also, I remember I said I was going to train more evocations. Yep. Now that we finished our shield training. So I'm just going to try to go in, grab the rune, try to avoid Mara, and then just leave. I don't think there's anything else on this floor that we want. No. Okay. There's an Emperor Scorpion. That's fine. Yeah. And they'll get easily hexed by Demise now. Or they should anyway. It's Ghost Moth. Let's not fight the Moth of Wrath, the Emperor Scorpion, and the Ghost Moth all at once. Okay. Well, that guy got berserked, but he was already confused, so that was okay. Yeah. We can fight all this stuff now. Demise has no problem hexing it all. Okay. There's our second rune. So I guess we go get a third rune now. We want to find... what's in this book? Password. That's not that exciting. We want to find an entrance to the Abyss. There. Depths 4. I guess we'll eat. Doing it again. Animating skeletons just because. I'm gonna eat two, well, I was gonna say engorge, but very full work before I go in. I don't think there's any prep I need to do. The trick about the Abyss is just, if you see anything scary or any potentially bad situation, you just need to teleport away from it. I have 0 translocations. I guess if I really need to apport the rune, I'll quaff a Potion of Brilliance, and that should help me out there. With 33 intelligence and a Brilliance potion, I'm pretty sure we can apport it, even with no translocations. We've still never found Blink. This book is, yeah, Control Blink. So our game has no Blink, and we also haven't found the Book of Battle. I think I could do it this way. Spectral Weapon would be really nice to have, but not to be. Alright, so we regen, go in. We just want to try to find portals down. Oh, look at this gold though. We could Abyss Scum to get enough gold for our robust ring. If you can't tell, I'm being facetious. Don't Abyss Scum. That's not advisable. I mean, okay, maybe after we got the rune, but even then, I don't know, it's not really worth it. There's a snake-themed pack. Wretched Star. You want to try to stop them from seeing you as much as possible, because they'll give you transient mutations. Alright, let's regen. I think it saw me. Yeah, it did. Alright, come on then. Do we... No, okay. We got some, but I think we lost some when we killed it. Golden Eyes, they're really annoying, and we don't have enough MR to guarantee that they won't confuse us. Is that the end of them? No, it is now. Alright. Let's continue our quest to go downstairs. That was kind of the worst. Yeah, this is exactly why. Because those guys were completely at the end of my sight range. So they all just multiplied. I want to sit behind my spire and dudes so that I don't get mutated here. Okay, well it got confused. I think it's dead. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna quaff a curing so that I get rid of the sickness so I can regenerate health. When you're sick, you can't regen at all. Suddenly pulled. Okay. Apparently Demise was dead, but I thought it was just the case that he was teleported away from us. Maybe in the Abyss, if you get separated, it just counts as your ancestor dying. I'm not sure about that. I haven't played enough HEP to know, but I guess we can see when it next happens. There's a Tormentor. Ugh. I guess our... Oh no, I was going to say on the bright side, Torment's not as bad because it doesn't halve our magic, but it looks like it does. Or as in, it hits us for half of our health if you combine health and magic. So it's like we have 220 HP, 230 HP. That's actually quite a bit when you think about it. 230 HP is respectable. Anyway, training invocations is going to give us more magic points as well. We're not seeing any portals down. There's a gateway out. The situation's... I mean, it's not bad, but it's kind of sketchy. I'm still on Abyss 1. I think I'm just going to leave. And then we'll just start again. And look at all our transient mutations. Let's eat again. We got a bunch of raw jellies and a meat ration that we just picked up. Okay, round 2. Yeah, look at all this gold scumming. Maybe we'll have better luck with downstairs this time. Yeah, as I was saying. So can we call... Okay, we can call it Demise. So I guess he was just considered dead before? Or as in he probably just died. It's a lot of curare. We got slowed by that. And I'm using auto explore, which it's not great in the Abyss because the best way to do the Abyss is to pick a direction and then walk that way. Whereas auto explore will kind of run you around a bit. I'm being lazy. I should just do it properly. Alright, so I'm going to manually explore. Part of it is that if I manually explore, well, never mind, there's a gateway down. I'll probably slam my keys, which makes it louder for you. I'm going to cure again. I've got 18. Call Demise. And it's Abyss 3 now, so we can start potentially finding the rune in here. You have to admit that I am getting better at not slamming keys so much. Do I have any? No, vulnerability. It's probably in the dungeon if I really want it. Yeah, there's plenty around. Well, 2. But if I really want, like I'm not going to use it much. Potentially something that's scary, but with good magic resist. In my Spring Enchanted game, I used vulnerability on Tiamat because I was a hexer, so I halved her magic resistance and then I hexed her. But I could do the same thing here, but with Demise. So I could halve something's MR with a scroll of vulnerability, and then hopefully Demise would hex it. I don't know, we'll see. It's kind of a bit of a niche situation. The kind of dangerous things where I'd maybe want to do that, like Ancient Liches, it's also a bad idea for you to have half your MR, because then you potentially going to die as well. Actually, we don't want a buckler. It's just on autopilot. Like, ooh, magic buckler. I'll pick that up. Leading out, no, not this time. We're on the lookout for those blue, are they blue or green? I don't know. The special tiles that mark that there's a rune vault. Or even any sort of structures or anything that look kind of unnatural. We want to check those out too, if we see anything like that. Let's get behind the neck a sec to avoid being mutated. Good. So like this really long distance of straight wall makes me think that maybe there's a designer behind this. You still have 9 digging, that's fine. It doesn't actually look like it though, no. I don't mind going to 4, but I wouldn't want to go to 5. Condomize. Book of Battle? Book of Pie Tricks. Does that have Blink? No, it doesn't. That's really sad. Although we wouldn't mind learning Summon Butterflies. It's kind of like a really poor man's Blink, in that we could use it to try to make space between us and enemies. Oops, just wanted to show it off. Look at that. So you can do that, and then they hopefully get in the way of enemies. Ooh, resistance, and that looks like it might be a rune vault. Yeah, maybe. I'm just basing it off the lava tiles and then the water tiles. That looks kind of symmetric. Like maybe we've got a funny room here, but I don't see the tile, so I don't know. Not sure about this one. Because you can get rooms in the Abyss and structures and stuff that aren't actually rune vaults, but they kind of look like it. Let's see. We'll grab this net. And we want the recharging scroll down there. Although we should just kill this guy who keeps mutating us. Alright, let's check out this door. I'll regen before I go in. So I don't think this is a rune vault. It's not. It's just a funny kind of vaulty room that makes you think it is, but there's no tile. Yeah, it's just that little room. Again, don't get mutated. Let's just run away. Oh, he's right there. We didn't get... No, we didn't. We just got transient ones. Okay. That was a torment. There's not much I could do about that. And we're sick. We may as well kill it. Okay, now I'll cure, so we can regen again. We didn't kill it though. What am I doing? I think I'm losing the plot. Dodging to 19. Okay, now it's dead. So we have to cure again. I mean, we don't have to, but better to be. Here's another one. I'm gonna cure because these Starcast masses are potentially bad news. Although we managed to get around a corner. So yeah, this is going right. Raksasha. I should be fighting from behind demise. Fighting to 24. As I exclaim that I should be fighting behind demise, and then I do it for about 3 seconds, and then similar thing. I need to get around the corner so the Starcast masses don't get me. We have multiple wretched stars. Another one again. 3 of them. Gateway leading down. I don't want to go to Abyss 5. You're going down to Abyss 5, you'll improve your chances of finding the rune, but the enemy spawn rate on Abyss 5 is really high. Like quite a lot higher than on Abyss 4. Jeez. There might be a rune vault down there where we just saw all those enemies. Did Demise die? Yeah. Let's see. Check this out. Cure, we still have quite a lot. There's another one. He didn't make me sick though. Whoa. He just splits so quickly. Because you can see here how many enemies we're just constantly fighting, and this is Abyss 4. If I go down to Abyss 5, it would just be even worse than this. I'm about to get tormented. Thanks, Demise. Thanks for killing it and tormenting me. I'm gonna cure again. Okay. These guys do a lot of fire damage potentially. I've got 1 level of RF on. It's probably okay. Another gateway down. There's a lich. I thought down here might have been a rune vault based on all the enemies, but it doesn't look like it. So I think I'm just going to teleport away. I don't know. There's so many enemies here, and there still continues to be so many coming. Look at this. It's this thing that happens. I don't know if it's a bug, but quite often when you have these walls like this and you dig out the diagonal, it just doesn't work. I don't know why. Okay. That time... Okay, I don't know. It's confusing. So I hope my teleport kicks in soon. There we go. Come Demise. Cure again. No, it seems like when you do teleport, it counts as your ancestor dying. Rather than them just being somewhere they can be recalled from. Like, these are quite built looking shapes, but they're not rune vaults either. Oh, there's one. So this honeycomb tile indicates that it's a bee themed vault. I want to cast my regen. Yep, and here come the bees. Okay, we want to get in and just grab the rune before the abyss teleports us away from it. But we can't really ignore these Raiju. Let's not get mutated. Transient ones are okay. Don't really want to haste. I'm gonna quaff brilliance though, so I can better apport the rune when we see it. And we just got really badly poisoned. I'm gonna cure out of that. Jeez. Okay. So there's the rune. We cannot cast spells while silenced. So there's a silent spectre, I guess, that's silencing us. So I'm just gonna, I can't read a teleport yet either. I'm just gonna run up, grab it, and then hopefully the plan is to dig out. Okay, so we grab it, got it. We're still silenced here, yeah we are. So we're gonna dig out. We're kind of trapped here. And there are all these smiting dudes, that's okay. Alright. There's a gateway, not out, it's down. I maybe just want to take this down. I think I do. We got constricted. We go down. We got constricted again. This is going bad. And I bet Alco agrees. Yeah, he does. Alright. I think I want to read a fear, so I potentially get rid of the dude who's smiting me. Okay. A million things are unaffected. Okay, but we got rid of the smiter, which is the main thing I wanted. And then I guess I want to haste. Do I? I probably can just read teleport and then be fine. So I read a teleport. Yep, okay, that's fine. And then I'll just take this slowly and I'll just kind of run away. Alright, good. I want to cure again. So we went from, I think, 18 potions of curing down to now 9. So then I can regen again. And actually, as long as this bee is sitting here, I don't mind just waiting. Because the bee is not going to do anything to me. And it's stopping the other things. Okay, good. There's my teleport. So now that we've got the rune, exit should spawn pretty quickly. There you go, speak of the devil. Right. And we didn't end up... No, we didn't get any real mutations. So that's our 3 runes. In the end, that abyss wasn't so hard. It was kind of long, as in it took us a while, but not too dangerous ultimately. If you join me for the next one, we'll, I guess, head into Zot. Maybe I'll come back clear up here. It's probably not wise. There's a book there. Could be the book of battle. I don't know. Anyway, we'll do one of the two or some combination. So hopefully you'll join me for that one. See you all later.